that this emotional bitch think that you're supposed to do for him? Sorry, mama. That you think he's supposed to do for him? That's the type of nigga that'll set you up for that do-low twist. See, Pro Basketball Updates is a man. See, the reason why I shouted these dudes out, sir, since I gotta do what you say, since somehow you put a video up that if you had your page monetized, you little beta, then you could have been eating just like everybody else was eating. But then somehow that's my fault that you didn't do right. Somehow you better than me because you got more views than me on a video of content that I came up with.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Nigga, you a weirdo. And it's a lot of people out there like you that hang around these rappers, hang around these ball players. And type of nigga like you, I can tell you ain't sprinkling no mama's cooking on no bad thing like I'm used to. Boy, you ain't no girl think you confident. And shout out to that beautiful sister and my homeboy. I gotta find your name. I think you did a couple YouTube videos about me. You trying to talk about a man beard and shit.
Trying to talk about my beard. Hit the like button. I'm going in.
Mama cooking. Yeah, I talk to myself. I talk to my mama. Yeah, a lot of smart people do that. Cause mama cooking, boy.
Man, let me get right into this. First of all, shout out to Kwame Brown for sending me a shout out. I appreciate it. And the name is Mr. Tough Love and Mario J. Hit the like button. We got some things to talk about. First of all, I'm hoping that y'all are doing good on the hump day. It's the middle of the week. I'm hoping that you guys are motivated. You feeling good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're getting out, you enjoying the weather. But we got some things we need to talk about. Somebody hit me up, was like, yo, you know, Kwame just sent you a shout out. Hey, listen, let me get this right out the way real quick. Kwame, I appreciate you sending me a shout out, but you don't need to, bro. We understand. They say real recognize real. We understand what you're doing, brother. But it's some things I need to address. So I went on Low Key for Life on this platform last night. I listened to about an hour rant, because I want to call it a rant. It wasn't really no real knowledge being spit. But he was talking about solutions, but never provided any real solutions. And what he did was he played Dr. Claude, and he was like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. And I felt a certain type of way because I feel like if you a man and you're feeling like another man should be saying something, then you should be able to articulate what it is you want to say, not go get somebody else, not go get the big homie. So since you couldn't stand toe-to-toe with me, I don't know why Kwame would want to do an interview or whatever with you. However, I did hear he sent you a shout out. I did hear that you and Quicksand, but we ain't got to talk about all that. That's y'all beef. I want to get into the fact that when I came on your platform, bro, you had all of these jokes. You was ready to joke. Like when the sister came before me, it was like, you know, you had all this smoke for her. But when I got on there, you was quiet as a mouse. You wanted to crack jokes or whatever. And I'm like, dog, it's time to talk man to man. It's time to talk solutions. But that's the problem. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I got to get this off my chest. Okay. Again, shout out to Kwame, you know what I'm saying, for sending me a shout out or whatever case may be. But again, it's not about that. This is what this is about. Because there's some things I wanted to address. So first of all, being on Low Key's platform last night or whatever case may be, I was disappointed in him. I said, bro, here it is that you have a chance to actually let everybody know your perspective, where you're coming from, and the only thing that you want to do is crack jokes. So I said, hey, if you want to crack jokes, let's go jokey. I said, I'm all with the jokes. I can get in there too. Take off that dirty Polaroid hat that you wear in every video. But the fact of the matter is, I think he understood where I was coming from in regards to tough love and also what perspective is. When grown men have the opportunity to speak, then they need to speak. They need to stand in their truth on their 10 toes and not hide behind jokes. And I saw as he went further on, because I shook him up so much, he had to bring on his co-host. He had to bring on other people to kind of help him because he was so shook after the conversation with me. So here's my thought process. I had said last night, when he was talking about Kwame and him being gay, making this video, going through clips of videos, making a video saying that the man is gay. He put Kwame's face on Lil Nas X body, you know what I'm saying? And I thought, to me, it was childish. I thought it was, you know what I'm saying, unbecoming of a man. And I said, dude, how you want to talk real solutions and you doing stupid shit like that? That's not what men do. And if you consider yourself to be an alpha man or whatever you consider yourself to be, that's not what men do. You want to have a real conversation about racism, systematic racism, police brutality, black on black crime, and you doing shit like that. To me personally, if I was Kwame, I would never mention your name again, okay, because you missed your shot. So obviously he heard your video. Obviously he heard some of the people that support him's response. And here's my thought process. I don't think that I'm a diehard fan in reference to supporting Kwame. I just think that it's some things that he say that resonate with me, and I appreciate it. So salute to him and salute to men like him that speak the truth. And I think that's what a lot of people can resonate with, somebody that's genuine and not doing it just for clout. They just doing it to talk and speak their truth. A lot of people wanted to talk about him. A lot of people wanted to wake the sleeping giant. He woke up, he started fighting back. So a lot of people said, okay, well, hey, he's the underdog in this and we rooting for the underdog. You go, you do your thing. And again, I appreciate all that. But here is my issue with people. My issue is why everybody have to be gay. Why are people so homophobic? Like they got such beef, and the only way to dismantle somebody when they talking shit is to talk shit and call them gay. I've seen this all over social media. If a man starts talking about something, the first thing we do is to dismantle his platform, dismantle the character, dismantle them as a father, dismantle them as a man, is to call them gay. We got to stop this bullshit. This message is for everybody that do that fuck shit. We gonna call you gay because we don't know how to combat what you say. We gonna joke it off. We gonna disrespect you. We gonna say a bunch of shit about you that's not true. We have no facts, but we gonna tell everybody you gay because our feelings hurt. Low key, you mad because this man ain't sending you a shout out? How old are you, brother? 30? 35? 40? 45? 50? 55? How old are you, bro? Like you want recognition from a grown ass man to tell you that you important, to tell you what you got to say is relevant? I mean, let's call facts facts. You have no facts that this man is gay, and yet you did a whole video saying the man was gay because the man did not shout you out. Well, let me shout you out low key. Let me shout you out, okay, for being a fraud. Let me shout you out for being homophobic. Let me shout you out for being disrespectful. Let me shout you out for being disingenuous. Let me shout you out for being a man that can't speak to another man, but when a woman comes on your platform, you act like you got smoke for. Bruh, I got the clip, and my shit was fully loaded on your motherfucking ass. Pause. You was not ready for me, bro. Now, if you want to do a rematch and you want to pull up on Tough Love and have a conversation, then feel free to pull up. But I'm telling you right now, if I was your mods, if I was any of your subscribers, hell, if I was your family members or your kids, I would say, Dad, calm down. Calm down for Tough Love. Get on your ass. Pause. You wanted to smoke, bro. I gave you the smoke. You wanted to smoke. I gave you the smoke. Here's the funny thing about it, right? When you sit down with a man, right, that says, you know, I have an issue, this is my perspective, bro, we're not knocking you for your perspective. It's when you start reaching. It's when you start reaching. I listened to you for an hour. I said, let me sit down. I put you on the big screen. I'm watching the big screen and I'm listening to you, right? And I'm waiting for your solution. I'm waiting for your solution to all the issues in the black community. Hell, any type of solutions. And you never got to the solutions. You never put your best foot forward and say, this is what I think and this is what I feel. Everything was a knock at another man. You didn't bring anything to the table, bro. Let's get now. We don't want to talk about high value right now. We want to talk man to man. And when you got an opportunity to speak to me, bro, the first thing that came out your mouth was a bunch of jokes. Now, I'm with the jokes. I can crack with the best of them. But the fact of the matter is, I thought men do what men do. I'm about to give you, what that boy say, that Charlemagne, old light-skinned face boy, the donkey of the day, bro. The donkey of YouTube. What you did was you showcased, this is the reason why a lot of people don't respect black men. This is the reason why a lot of black women are losing respect for black men. Because when two black men are talking, that's exactly what they should be getting from it. Masculinity. Not a bunch of jokes, not a bunch of confusion or distraction. You are confusion and distraction, sir. And I hate when people act like what they're saying is going over your head. Like there's like everything they saying is like all the stars and the quasars and Muhammad and blah, blah. Like, bro, have a conversation. You failed to have a conversation, but you wanna clout chase Kwame Brown. And my whole thing about it is he sent you a shout out, bro. Congratulations. It ain't for what you think it is. It's for gay bashing. Oh, hit the like button. I'm going in. Huh? I'm about to piss somebody off. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Gay bashing. I don't know what is going on and why every time we get a black man with a platform, the next conversation is that he is gay. Are you gay secretly? Like, are you secretly wanting to be adopted into the LGBT community? Like, are you secretly trying to figure out a way to get in? Because I see a lot of men, like shout out to Armand Wiggins, shout out to Shane D. Wavy, you know what I'm saying? Brothers that I know who've come out and they live in their sexuality and they free and they happy. Shout out to y'all. Here's my thought process. If I was a part of that community, right? I would feel disrespected at the fact that every time you get mad at someone or you want to derail somebody's message or you want to poke holes at somebody's character, the first thing you say is they belong to our community. I would feel so. I mean, imagine every time somebody do a crime, they be like, "Oh, you must be black. You must be black." You know what I'm saying? You got bad credit. You must be black. You don't take care of your kids. You must be black. Imagine every single time somebody wants to throw a slight or slur somebody's name or degrade someone, the first thing they say is, "You must be gay." Then they go out their way to take clips of your videos where you're sitting down saying, "Bro, we need to do better in our communities. We need to do better. We need to learn how to sit down. And even if we disagree, the first step is getting in the same room and sitting down." Y'all don't hear me. So if the man is saying, if Kwame Brown is saying, "Bro, look, I don't need your money. I appreciate it. I'll go buy some kids school clothes or whatever," then cool. I'm with that. Why are we calling them gay? Where the photos at? Where the videos at? The emails, the text message. In the court of law, are you banking what you saying is reality? A lot of y'all taking this social media shit way too far. Way too far. And this is what kills me. People kill me because they start off saying you're gay, but then they want to turn around and say, "Well, I want to talk about black solutions. I want to talk about the community." No, you a clown. Low key, bro. You a clown. You a clown. I gave you the opportunity to speak and you fucked up. Shout out to everybody in the building. Raz girl, I see you. I am giving this boy a blessing and this ain't the church. I'm giving this boy a blessing and this ain't the church. Matter of fact, Kwame, give me some of that seasoning. Give me some of that seasoning. Listen, low key, something wrong with you, bro. Something wrong. You are salty. You salty. And I don't know why. I don't know what's happening in your life right now, whether you need to get to the gym. If you need to get to the gym, holler at your boy. You want to go for a run, you want to box a little bit, then come talk to me. But all of those shots that you taking at grown men, all those shots you taking at people, mama, son, you need to stop that, man, because it's very unbecoming. It's childish, and and you know what? It really showcases jealousy. Hit that like button. I'm doing something over here. I'm about to give you this blessing. It showcases jealousy. And I'm just trying to figure out why you so jealous. The thing about it is, brother, it's not that hard to monetize your channel if that's what you're trying to do, right? If you want to talk about solutions and fixing the black community, bro, pull up, let's talk. But when I pull up on you, you see what I'm saying? Because I'll pull up on you, bro. I pulled up on you. I sat down. I came to your platform. I ain't had none of my subscribers. I said, it's just me and my knowledge. Let's go, right? I'm sitting down there, I watch a dude talking about, oh, this dude and his golden beard. Well, here's the thing. Call me the golden child in. Because I'm about to bless you, bro. I'm about to bless you with this knowledge. Okay? Because I think I already did it one time. Because I know you felt the heat. Bro, when I started joking back on, you know what you did? You did just like this. You try to hurry up and skip to this boy started asking me 25 questions at the same damn time. I said, hold on, fat boy. Hold on, Dynamite. Hold on, Big Cheese. One question at a time, sir. Let's get through this thing slowly but surely. Let's really supply solutions for the people that's listening. You had 200 people watching you, and it went down to 50 people. Bro, every moment counts. If you all about talking about solutions and problems, then here's my thought process. Talk about the problems. Kwame Brown is not the motherfucking problem. There are plenty celebrities out there that's not giving back to the community. Plenty celebrities who left the motherfucking where they're from and never went back, never did anything. So to point out a man that you say, oh, he the man of the hour. So if I take shots at him, I'm gonna be the man, y'all. Huh? The man right here, boy. You better sit your fat ass down, boy. You better take that old Polaroid hat off, that $10 hat, and don't tell me that that's goddamn you got 15 of those 15 hats. Unless you work for Polaroid, you the goddamn mascot. They paying you to do that shit. You sat there with me talking about, oh, let me talk about the beard. Bro, you should have been talking about that tight ass Polaroid hat you had on, squeezing your goddamn nugget. Pause. You got to say pause respectfully. I guess that's the new thing. But the fact of the matter is, I'm trying to figure out what is all the hate for Kwame Brown, bro? Huh? What is all the hate for him? What is all the energy? And why do you act like you're saying something? Somebody said, it's funny how Kwame can say something that I've been saying for years on YouTube, but nobody gave me any credit for it. Bro, let me tell you something. I'm going to say something to the grown men, okay? I'm going to say something to the grown women. I'm going to say something to the adults out there. I need y'all to hit the like button. Come on now, work with me. Work with me, because I need people to hear this message, because there's somebody out there that got a jealous bone in their body about you. Because you got that new job, that new relationship, your family is blossoming, you got your stimulus check on time, you doing the damn thing, you smiling every day. You feeling good about life. Somebody hating on your ass just like low key. Somebody's hating on you just like low key. Matter of fact, they making videos about you, calling you gay. Because they don't know how to be you. They don't know how to win like you. So that's the situation that I'm having right now with low key. I'm trying to talk to you man to man, bro. I'm trying to send you this message with tough love, but I don't want to make it real difficult for you to understand it. So I'm trying to simplify it. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to simplify shit because you already making it difficult. The seasoning that you're using is all salt. It's all salt. You know what I'm saying? Somebody stop that, goddammit. Heavy-handed motherfucker. Stop that, goddammit. You ever been popped before, mother? Somebody need to pop your ass low. Stop that, low key. Stop that goddamn hating and all that goddamn salt. What you need to do is throw that dish away, brother. Throw the dish. Throw the dish away, bro. Don't even use that dish. Let's go to the grocery store. Let's get us some lamb chops. Let's get us some asparagus. What y'all want? What type of starch y'all want? What type of starch y'all want? I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to go with noodles or potatoes. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what, let's get both, because we jiggy like that. We lit like that. I want you to cook a new meal, low key, right? And I'm gonna help you season it, bro. And we're gonna take time. It might not be my mama cooking, right? But it's gonna be my daddy seasoning. Okay. So here's my thought process. My thought process is us need to learn how to work together. Man, listen. I need to talk to some grown people, bro. Hit the like button. God, can I talk to some grown? Listen, if this ain't the message for you, something positive that's gonna push you forward, that's gonna encourage you to take the first step, that's gonna encourage you if you just got out of a broken relationship to heal, not just jump back in the relationship and give your vagina and your penis away. This might not be the message for you, and that's okay. But I'm gonna piss somebody off. I'm gonna give you this blessing. And you might get a lesson, you know, somebody tell low-key pull up. Look, hey, Kwame, I appreciate the shout out earlier, bro, but this ain't about you, bro. I want to know why people are so homophobic. I want to know why they're not willing to work together. I want to know what's all the jealousy and the hate about. All the content in the world, you got to talk about one man that has not showcased any gay tendencies. Whoa, Lord. I would even let you go with the whole Kevin Samuels thing, talking about he had a man in the bed. I would even let you go with that. I would say, you know what? Do your thing. Be great. Okay, got it. I would let you get away with it. But I'm saying, like, if the man ain't showcased no signs of being gay, why would you even, now see, now you got a problem. Now you got everybody that's a part of the LGBTQ community. Boy, you got to say it. Can you say that 3 times fast? Can you say it 3 times fast? Everybody that's a part of that community gonna be on your ass. You better hope your channel don't get stripped down. You better hope that your channel don't get struck down. My thought process is this. I'm gonna say this, and I said this before. Shout out to Labudo, Kevin and Sales. Y'all check them out. The LGBTQ community is a strong community. They shut shit down. They run shit. They run shit. You think about the last 2 years in regards to all the people that they done cancel culture on. And you got a YouTuber on here that's clearly calling a straight man that is married, got kids, living his best life, right? Gay for no reason. Defaming his character for no reason, just for clout. For a couple views, bro. You don't want solutions, you want views. See, now I'm on your ass, pause. Shit getting a little weird around here. I'm just saying, shit getting a little weird around here. Man, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, good people. I appreciate good energy. I appreciate positive people. But when you're doing negative, jealous shit, bro, every man and every woman need to intervene in this shit. Need to tell you how wrong you is. And I'm not telling you go give you views. And you know what? I'm not even telling them what to do. They do what they feel. I'm not trying to direct any hatred or nonsense or whatever. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying, why can't black men build together? Why must I hate on you? If y'all don't want to hear this, go ahead and leave. It's okay. Y'all, if it's one person in here, they're gonna understand. Everybody else can leave. That's okay. Why can't black men build together? Why can't black men sit down and say, what is the problem? Let's find the solution. I'm not talking about let's sit down and bash women. Bro, leave that shit alone. Protectors, providers, and role models that have nothing to do with women. That's us. That's on us. Nothing to do with women. Don't bring up Cynthia G, Tanya TKO. Don't bring up none of the women. This a different conversation. Let's talk about us. Us. Let's talk about us, bro. When I sit down in front of you, man to man, I don't want to hear no fucking jokes. Let's talk solutions. Let's talk about what's going on in our communities. If we're saying there are no fathers in the home, let's talk about solutions about that. If we're saying that there's systematic racism, let's talk about solutions for that. We're saying that black children are getting caught, and they're 10 times likely to get more time for a first-time offense than a white person. Let's talk about solutions for that. Well, where's all this? If I can spend money on a Bugatti, a Lamborghini, a Range Rover, etc., Range Rover is not too far out the way. But stay with me, guys. Pause. Stay with me. If I can spend money on all of this frivolous shit, I can put money on people's books to make sure that they got lawyers. So they ain't got to worry about a public defender. Bro, I'm talking some real shit, but y'all ain't hitting the like button because I know a lot of people it don't resonate when you talk real. So for some people, they scared to hit the like button because this might get to somebody who need it. Somebody might be on their last leg right now and say, this did it for me. I appreciate you, tough love. Thank you, Mario J. Salute. Bro, low key, you don't bring no energy to the table. You don't bring no solutions to the table. Bro, you bringing seasoning that we don't need. It's salt and pepper already on there, bro. Why are you bringing all the salt to the table? Why you done pulled up with all the salt, bro? Bro, I'm so tired of seeing black men fall to the wayside. Let me tell you something. Are there successful black men? Yes. Whatever your version of high value is, there is a black man that fits that narrative. Don't fucking play with me. Here's my thought process. But when you have men like Low Key, that get online and that promote hatred, that promote discord, that promote distraction, it gives women fuel for the fire to say, look at this fuck boy. And this fuck boy now becomes 100 men. He now becomes 100 men. What I mean by that is, ladies, gentlemen, how many people been in a relationship, somebody broke your heart, and now everybody that looks like them, sound like them, or act like them must be them. You don't give them the benefit of the doubt. So now when you get Low Key, Now, when you get low key, it's like he now represents 100 men. He now pushes us back another decade because of the shit that he's spewing out. Instead of supporting the man, bro, let me tell you something. Never, oh my God, this too easy for me. Y'all making this too easy for me. Y'all supposed to be making it a little bit difficult for me. I see there's a lot of people that don't agree with this. I understand. I got it. This ain't the message for you. I need to be dragging somebody. I need to talk about their family. I need to be calling them gay. I need to be gay bashing. I need to act and promote like I'm jealous. I get it. I understand that's what you're accustomed to. If that's what you're accustomed to, get the fuck out of here. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. If the words are too strong, get the fuck out of here. This ain't for you. I get it. But if you can sit through a level of realism for 1 second, you will understand that there's a message behind the madness. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I appreciate y'all. There is a method behind the madness. I'm so tired of seeing people hate on each other for no apparent reason, just to say we doing it, just to say, oh, let me get subscribers and views. Bro, you're gonna die for that attention. You're gonna die for that attention. And I'm not talking about in the physical sense, I'm talking in a mental sense. That kills any type of energy of you building any type of network ability. It showcases that you are so built on hating someone versus building someone. How many people say, hey, listen, I'm living my best life under the worst conditions? Low key, you can't tell me that you happy, bro. You can't tell me that you have a woman to go on, a woman or a man or whoever you deal with, bro. I don't know, bro. You had that Polaroid hat on for 16 days and 16 nights. I thought it was the Last Supper. I thought you was Noah on the ark. The way you held on to that hat. I was looking for a pair. What Jesus say? Bring a pair. You need a pair to live. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You had the hat on for a long time. And then you sitting in front of people like, we don't know. We can't see the hat. The hat in my face, low key. The hat is in my face. The neon bright ass hat. I don't know if you work. I don't know if you bring in planes. Do you bring in planes, brother? Do you bring in? I don't know if you on a band. Are you on a step team? What are you, bro? You work at a daycare. What do you do? I want to know what you do, bro. Then you showed us an old ass Mercedes-Benz key, 1936 and shit. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Stop. Come on. Huh? My man says, is this more man-on-man action? Pause. Pause. This man-to-man conversation, this man-to-woman conversation, this people-to-people, adult to adult. I appreciate y'all hitting that like button. I see it going up. That showcases that I got grown people in attendance. That's what that showcases. Grown people in attendance, and when they hit the like button, they want more grown people to hear this message. It's not about bashing. We're talking about one celebrity and what he should be doing versus all celebrities. We feel like celebrities should say, oh, well, once you make it big, don't forget about us. Is that your message, low-key? Okay. Whoa. Let me help you out. Is that your message? Once you make it big, once you become the politician, the celebrity, the activist, the sports star, whatever it is, once you do that, don't forget about us. Don't forget where you came from. If that was your message, then that's what you should be saying. You can thank me later. But when you say, I'm going to pick one person out of a sea of celebrities, I'm going to pick one person out of a sea of NBA players, and I'm going to pick on him. And if he does not acknowledge me when I say he needs to acknowledge me, if he doesn't talk what I say he needs to talk, if he does not put me on a pedestal over everybody else for sharing a video, then I'm going to drag him and I'm going to call him gay. Bro, that's jealousy. That's something within you. That's something that you need to work. That's not masculine. That's not man behavior. That's childish behavior. That's jealousy. And I don't know, I don't understand how people follow that and they applaud that and they protect that. Like that is something, when I went on your show, it was a clear sign you wasn't ready for a real conversation. You wasn't ready for a tough conversation. Brother, I just put the clip up. And listen, it was gun to gun, man to man. And you had every opportunity to be great on purpose. and you failed. You missed your opportunity. Now the sister got on there and she was like, yeah. She was hitting you with all types of haymakers. And the fact of the matter is, I asked you a simple question. I said, you want this to be about jokes or you want this to be about solutions? And you chose to joke, sir. You chose to joke. Your platform is like, yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro, I want you to be like, let me hit you with these jokes versus talking about real situations. Well, here's the thing. If you want other people to talk about real situations, you know what I'm saying? Let me get you the hell up out of here. I don't know what this is. Hold on. Let me help you out real quick. And I never really have to do this. Hold on. I don't even know. Hold on. Hey, listen, man, I don't mind people having a perspective or whatever, but what we're not going to do is we're not going to be disrespectful in the comments. We're not going to disrespect each other, whatever case to be. If there's something that you feel that you need to address to me, hey, my email address is Mario J. Okay, that's MarioJaye, the number 1 at gmail.com. Feel free to reach out if you want to have a live conversation, if you want to debate, or you want to address anything that you don't want to leave in the comments. All right. Hey, shout out to everybody right now. I appreciate y'all hitting that like button. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. It comes a point in time where we need to sit down as people and have a conversation. You know, I say have the tough conversation, but again, the tough conversation is not about bashing each other. It's not about sitting down and fighting. It's about us having two opposing arguments. Or here's, you know what's so great about it? Sometimes it's not even opposing arguments. Sometimes we're just speaking what the goal differently. The goal is to score. Whether it's the touchdown or make the basket or whatever case may be, it's to score. We all want to score, but it's how we score. It's the strategy that we use. And I think that's the difference. That's the problem that we're having. Everyone wants their strategy to be used. Everyone thinks that their way is the right way and the only way. And that's what we need to fix. That's why it takes adults like you and I to sit down and say, hold on, wait a minute. Your strategy is important. Your strategy matters, but it may not be time for your strategy. Hold on, wait, hold on. How many people follow football? How many? Come on, some of y'all follow football now. Play with me. Listen. 4th down, right? We don't have time to be doing nothing crazy. We got to get to the 1st down marker or we got to score. So your strategy may not work to get to where we need to get to. You see what I'm saying? So some people need to understand that, but you need to be articulate enough, patient enough to understand and explain that. The problem is a lot of us are not patient with one another. All we do is talk at each other and not with each other. And that's the problem that I see with Low Key. Low Key felt like I can get on my page, which is his channel, salute to his channel, and I can talk at y'all. I can call y'all a bunch of names and y'all can't do nothing to me. But then when you opened up the lines and let people talk to you, now it's like, oh my God, I was not expecting this type of heat. I was not expecting this type of rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? You want to joke, but you're joking with a person that can joke. You want to talk solutions, but you are not providing any solutions. My thing about it is, if you don't really have a solution for how to fix the black community or problems in general, say you don't have a solution. But how fucking dare you tell another man he needs to talk about solutions that you don't fucking have? That's hypocritical. That's delusional. You don't have the solution. The first time you got a chance to talk about solutions, you know what you did? You pressed play on another man's conversation, on another man's statement, as if you as a black man don't know what's going on in America, as if you ain't been through no shit, as if you ain't suffered no trial and tribulations and no hardship. So that's how I know, bro, you're not built for this. You're not built for this. You want to hit jokes. We want to hit solutions. We want to have conversations and we don't want to talk at one another. It is time to build, bro. I'm tired of seeing black men and black women go at it. And you provide a major distraction. If Kwame Brown is the motherfucking problem, then bro, why are you not the goddamn solution? Man, if y'all don't know what this is Tough Love. I'm Mario J. Until next time, y'all adult up. Low key, feel free to pull up. Shout out again to Kwame Brown. I appreciate the love, bro. Y'all make sure that you live your best life. Stop listening to haters. Stop listening to people that want to distract you. And make sure that you love who you are and know your worth. I appreciate y'all. Peace. Hey, hit that like button for those people that just coming to the channel. Make sure that you subscribe and make sure you hit that bell for notifications. Very important. And share this message. Get some people up in here. We need to have this tough conversation. Peace. I appreciate y'all, man. Brown versus Watkins. Watkins versus Brown. Watkins, use a cocky mother. Use a cocky mother. Let me tell y'all something. Some people value certain things in regards to knowledge. Some people value street smarts. Some people value common sense. Some people value life experience. Some people value institutional knowledge. Boyce Watkins is a gentleman. You know, I'm gonna call him a gentleman right now. Let's keep this civilized, right? He's a gentleman that values institutional knowledge over common sense. Because anybody that's looking at Kwame Brown would understand that this is a common sense situation. This is a common sense issue. A man that says, you know what, I was minding my business, I was doing my own thing, and they kept messing with me. They kept on saying stuff to me. They kept on messing with me. Now, anybody that's been in any type of environment understands that normally when you get bullied, it's only a matter of time before you got to address the bully. Come on, Watkins, let me talk to you. Matter of fact, let me talk to you and Vicky Dillon. I'm gonna get a 2-for-1. I'm gonna do a 2-for-1, okay? I'm about to piss somebody off. Let me tell y'all something real quick. You know how, perfect example. Somebody will watch you go through something and will never lend a hand. They will watch you get beat up every day. They will watch you get spit on. They will watch you get disrespected. They will watch you get talked about. They will watch you go through hardship, trial, and tribulation and never do anything to help you out. Never do anything. They'll offer you no water, offer to work out with you, give you no rides. They will do nothing to help you out. And the second that you get to a point where you're now ready to fight back, right? And you decide to fight back and start laying people out. And as soon as they see that you're victorious, they come around. What's up, bruh? What's up, sis? Now they want to be on your team. Now they want to ride with you. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You wasn't with me when I was getting ready for the fight. You wasn't with me when I was training, blood, sweat, and tears. You wasn't with me when I was there, but you was watching me. Some people like to watch from, let me tell you something, you know how you Netflix and chill? Some people like to watch you get dragged and chill. That's their thing. That's how they get off. And Boyce Watkins is one of those gentlemen, you know, again, I'm going to try to keep this thing civilized for y'all. I'm going to try to keep it civilized for y'all. Boyce Watkins is one of those guys that likes to sit back and watch people get dragged and chill. And then once you get dragged and chill and you start working out, you start getting your mental fitness right, your financial fitness right, your physical fitness right, your emotional fitness, your spiritual fitness. Once you get on your bag, I'm going to talk about Michi. Once you get on your bag, you see what I'm saying? Then that's when the Boyce Watkins want to get off the bench. They want to come out the house. They want to jump out the bed and say, my dude, my G. People want to see that you're victorious. They don't want to help you on the road to being victorious. They don't want to say, hey, we about to go running. We about to hit this speed bag. We about to train. We about to get you in position so you can win. So you can win. They want to wait until after you get drugged, until after you get disrespected, until after you get talked about. And then when you start fighting back, oh, that's when they want to be your friend. That's when they want to ride with you. Boyce Watkins is one of those guys that sits back and watch people get disrespected and ridiculed and ran amok. And then that's when he wants to jump in. Boy, I saw that video that you did. Come here, Boyce. Come here, boys. Bring Vicky with you and tell her put that hair in a ponytail. We got to have a conversation. This tough love. This tough love. Some people said, you know what? Kwame Brown needs help. Kwame Brown don't need no help. Kwame Brown is a man that can handle his own shit. What Kwame Brown needs is people to understand with common sense. This is a common sense conversation. You don't have to have no PhD for this. You don't have to have a whole lot of life experience for this. What we need to do is have some common sense. His mama's seasoning, we know that's a metaphor, right? We know that means standards and morals and principles that help develop you as a man. Your mama's son. You know what I'm saying? Your mama's daughter. We understand this because we have common sense. But see, some people pride themselves on having institutional knowledge above all else. My degrees say I'm better than you. Oh my God. High five. High five. Hold on, let me tell somebody out here. I said what I said. Some people believe that their degrees make them better than you. But here's the thing, boys. Okay, here's the thing, boys. This is my thought process, brother. You lost common sense somewhere in giving that thesis statement, you know, giving that dissertation, somewhere in your pursuit to educational, institutional knowledge, you lost common sense. That's why you can't understand Kwame. And here's another thing, you know, I sat there and I said, you know what, let me give this video, his Boyce Watkins video, some real certified attention. Let me give it some real certified respect. So I sat there and I listened to it. I listened to it twice. And I'm analyzing what he's saying, and I'm seeing all the sneak disses that he's doing or whatever case may be. And I said, how can a man sit there and tell you that unless you tell the story like I want you to tell it, they're going to cancel you? Unless you like me, Kwame, unless you a doctor, unless you're refined, like me, your story don't matter. Bruh, that's some cocky stuff, bruh. That's some cocky, delusional stuff. Let me talk to you, boys. Let me talk to you. I am not a person with a PhD. I got a couple degrees, but I don't have a PhD, right? Military veteran, 20 years, okay, warrant officer. This is how we gonna do this, because obviously you feel like Kwame intellectually can't bang with you, okay? I think he can bang with you, but I'm gonna bang with you, because here's the thing. I want Kwame to know that there's, matter of fact, not even Kwame. I want people to know that Kwame is not just one dude. Kwame is an entity. It's an entity of people that are tired of getting the short end of the stick, that felt that they were underdogs, that were sleeping and minding their business, living their best life, dropping their kids off at daycare, trying to lose weight because they feel like their stomach getting a little chubby, jumping back out there trying to date again, started traveling because now things are opening up right now, living their best life, took in their little stimulus check and started investing. Oh my God. It's a bunch of Kwames out there. So they're championing for a man that says, bro, you at a higher echelon. You got a big platform. You talking your talk. We understand being the underdog. We understand saying, I'm gonna live my best life and I ain't gonna worry about that negativity. But when I address it, I'm taking heads off. I'm taking heads off. I'm bringing more than mama seasoning to this conversation. I'm about to bless you, and this ain't no church. Boyce Watkins, I am absolutely disgusted for you to sit back and tell another man. I really don't want to say tell another black man, but tell any man that their story and how they're telling their story, nobody wants to hear that type of story. Unless you say it like how you want them to say it. Bro, you as worse as low key. You see, we done retired low key. I went to Walmart yesterday. I was looking for a Polaroid hat. I said, let me go get me a Polaroid hat. This ain't come from Walmart, but I said, I want to sit in low key shoes. Now I want to put myself in Boyce Watkins shoes. Boyce, I got a chance to see Mrs. First of all, I saw Vicky Dillard. Okay, I always thought that there was something off about Vicky Dillon. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Always thought that, right? And if you check out my earlier videos, I addressed Vicky Dillon a couple times. But I want to address a lady called Michi X. First of all, I had no idea those things happened to you by Boyce Watkins, and I believe that there's some validity to your story. I believe that there's some validity to your story. He seems like that type of guy, that type of narcissistic guy that would do something like that. But here's my thought process. Here's the thing, when you have somebody that works on the inside, that when y'all fall out, now they telling all your business, then you know. Now, Boyce, let me tell you something. For that woman to be able to understand and break down the fact that you sneak dissing, and for me to see that, here's the funny thing about it. I watched your video, and I already had my own opinion. Then somebody sent me the damn Michi X link, so I'm watching her video, and I'm saying, damn, she felt how I felt, and I don't even got that much history with this dude. Bro, you mentioned Charlemagne the God, that y'all was friends, and you got a call from Stephen A. Jackson, and he wanted to conversate with you. Bro, you had that conversation. Whoever called you about Kwame Brown, you definitely had that conversation, and you felt like making a video sneak dissing was gonna be cool. Now, I didn't get a chance to see Kwame Brown's response back to you, but I'm telling you just like this, okay? Whatever he didn't say, let me caveat. Having institutional knowledge is great, but you can't lose common sense. You cannot lose common sense. You've lost common sense, brother. You've lost common sense. When you talk about black excellence, when you talk about being refined, when you're talking about lifting people up and financial push in reference to economic success, right? That sounds great. But if you lose common sense, you null and void. You null and void to the streets. You null and void to your community. You're null and void because you can't have a simplistic conversation. Let me tell you why I know that Boyce Watkins is null and void. Because if you believe that our grandparents wasn't smart, how many of our grandparents had those doctor degrees, had master degrees, hell, had degrees, but they were able to tell you about your life? They were able to talk common sense. They were able to talk about investing. They were able to talk about relationships, how to raise children, being a parent, how to communicate with one another. They didn't have no degrees, brother. They just had common sense. They had life experience, and they was able to sit down and teach generations how to build. I am highly disappointed in you, Boyce. Mr. Watkins. So right now, some people asking right now, is it Brown versus Watkins? I don't believe that. I don't think that Watkins is even a part of the conversation after this. I think that you've shown your hand. I think that you showed a sign of jealousy. I think that you've shown that you do not support the common man, the common black man with a story. You don't relate to them. You're like, that's them over there. We're over here. That's them over there. And it's not just see here, you know what this situation is doing? Kwame, congratulations, brother. Man. Let me give you, I will give you a standing ovation. I'm in the truck. I probably could do it, but I ain't gonna mess up my seats for you, Kwame. I ain't gonna sprinkle no dirt on my, on my seats for you. But listen, Kwame Brown's situation has exposed a lot of things. When you're not controlled by a narrative and you just speaking free will. When you're speaking free will, that means no one can cancel you. You can't, if you didn't build it, you can't break it. If you didn't give him the voice, you can't mute the voice. And that's why Boyce Watkins wanted to chime in. That's why he wanted to sit back and say, okay, well, how can I get into this? Let me sneak this real quick. Bro, you would have been better off saying, I don't understand your story. You know what I'm saying? Let me sit down and listen to one of your videos from start to finish. You know what the problem is? I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. The problem is that when people see your videos, when you speak your truth, when you give your testimony, let me tell you what people do to you. They click on your videos and mentally grab a pen and a piece of paper. Let me say this again. There's some slow people in the back. Move out the way. Not the smart people, not the grown-ups. Move out the way, y'all. Move out the way. Okay? I ain't even got to tell you hit the like button. I see what y'all doing. Salute. Move out the way, though. I'm talking to you, okay? You in the back. You sit down and you look at the person that's speaking, and mentally what you decide to do is, I'm going to now, mentally, with my pen and my pad, I'm going to immediately start saying what I don't like about your message. Even though I ain't listening. I had to get out the way of the bullshit, my bad. I had to get away, because I seen the bullshit coming, I had to get away. Okay, here we go. Even though I haven't listened to your message, I'm going to condemn your message. I'm going to look at you and say, you know what? I don't like green. I don't like your message. I don't like your beard with dye on it. I don't like your message. I don't like the fact that you black. I don't like your message. I don't like the fact that you in a brand new truck. I don't like your message. People find a way to condemn your message. Oh, you use curse words? I don't like your message. Your hat was to the back? Nope, you a thug. I don't like your message. Oh, you was in the military, but you was an Army warrant officer and you wasn't an actual soldier. Okay, I don't like your message. People find a way to condemn your message without listening to your message. Tell me I'm lying. I sat down, I listened to people talk about how much they don't like Kwame Brown. And all of them had the same, it's like they all passed mental notes. And everybody had the same talking points, but not Boyce Watkins. No, not Mr. PhD. Not Mr. PhD. Mr. PhD said, hey, brother, they might try to cancel you because, you know, you a little rowdy. You a little rowdy acting, bruh. You know what I'm saying? The stuff you saying, you ruffling a lot of feathers. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I be in those circles and I be hearing them talking about you. And I be wanting to defend you. You heard what I said? I be wanting to defend you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't want to mess up my credit score messing with you. You know what I'm saying? My thing at the golf course, you know, I don't want to mess up my Wednesday evening. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So Boyce Watkins decided to take a different approach. He now comes on and he gives these sincere statements. He looks in the camera, you know what I'm saying, very passionately with his glasses fogging up, you know what I'm saying, and his nose hairs, them gray nose hairs, them long ass octopus long nose hairs that he has. And he says, brother, you need to handle this a different way. Oh my God. God damn it. Is the bullshit coming? Is the bullshit coming? I thought I saw some bullshit coming. Whew. Oh my God, I thought I seen some bullshit. Okay. We back. You need to handle this a different way. Now imagine somebody sitting back, watching somebody whoop your ass, beat your ass. Every day, mentally, emotionally, financially, all types of ways they whooping your ass. All types of ways. And they sitting back, they ain't Netflix and chilling, okay? They dragging and chilling. They watching you get drugged, right? And they don't do anything to help you. And then when you go to the gym, when you figure out how to defend yourself, when you decide to say, oh hell no, when you decide that you're going to address the motherfuckers that was fucking with you, not for 1 year. Oh my God. Miss Mary, Matt. I had to learn this because I got daughters, goddammit. I got eyes closed. I do it in my sleep, goddammit. Cocomelon, Pokemon. I do it in my sleep, okay? When you decide to fight back, when you get enough energy, when you get enough tenacity, when you get enough courage, when you get enough mental strength to fight back, a motherfucker tell you, oh, don't fight back like that, Kwame. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're going to cancel you, Kwame, if you fight back like that. Motherfucker, you didn't see what they was doing to me? You didn't see what they was doing? Is this motherfucker, you got glasses and you still blind? How you got glasses, Boyce? Is Vicky blinding you with her hair? Talk black to me. Talk the blackness. Deliver the blackness. I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure out how you gonna tell me how to fight back when you was watching me get my ass kicked. God damn it. Let me get out the bullshit. Is the bullshit still here? Is the bullshit still here? Sometimes when the bullshit, I just got to jump out. I told him I ain't going to be in no car accident because if I see the bullshit coming, I'm jumping. I'm out of this motherfucker. I'm out. I'm out. Somebody sat back and watched strategically, comfortably, safely, while you was getting drugged, while you was getting disrespected, right? While you was getting beat down, while they was saying you wasn't good enough. Oh, y'all see they lost their job. Huh? Their relationship fell apart. They kids sick. They can't pay their bills. Their mama died of COVID-19. They dog died. And you sat back and you was patient. You went to the gym, started working out. You started saying, let me get my credit score up. You say, let me jump out here and start dating and get me a real man or woman or whatever it is that you date. You got your life together. You got your head in the right space because you felt like you were going through something, but you said, you know what? Hey, if you believe in God, you start going to church, getting your spiritual fitness right. You got yourself a support system. I'm talking my talk. I'm trying to bless somebody, but this ain't no church. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all. But let me finish. Let me finish. You got yourself in a right state of mind. You got yourself to a point where you said, I live my life in my own means, right? And then somebody tells you, when you decide that you want to speak on the situation that was hindering you, that was bothering you, that was subject to you, don't do it like that. I know I didn't give you any support. I know you was going through that night, day, hour, minute, seconds, months, years. But you need to listen to me because I got the PhD. I'm the financial advisor. I'm the empowerment for black people. I'm black excellence. You need to listen to me. I got a name out here in these streets. Bro, let me tell you something. If you watch me get condemned, I don't need your help. We ain't friends. We ain't partners. We ain't homies. We ain't ace boo coombs. You ain't my dog. We ain't nothing, bruh. We ain't nothing. Keep your comments to yourself. Huh? What they say when you get in the ride? All hands and feet. Keep your comments to yourself. I don't need you. I don't need your PhD. I don't need your sarcasm. I don't need your ridicule. I don't need your support. I'm good. Kwame Brown got support. Mario J, Tough Love got support. People out here doing this thing for real. They out here doing this thing for real. While you condemning black people because they don't think like you, they don't act like you, they don't talk like you, they don't look like you. They don't have the educational premise that you have, so you feel like, hey, you have a one-up on them. My bruh, let me tell you something. PhD sounds great, but in the streets, that don't mean shit. To people with common sense, don't mean shit. We ain't applying for no job with you. Let me tell you what the job is. The job is to get men and women to learn how to work together. Whether you want to say black men and women or people in general, to get them to be able to sit down and have a tough conversation because we've been so dysfunctional and distracted for a long time. Talk black to me. I'm going to talk real to you. I'm going to talk real to you. Now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The Mr. Brown versus, Boyce Watkins. I get it. Kwame Brown is a hot topic. I get it. But see, the thing about it is, I'm talking about all the Kwame Browns, not just one. Not just one, because when I see somebody saying, you know what, I have a message and I want to put my message out there, and this message is going to build people and bring people together. And anyone that condemns this type of message is probably a part of the problem. Boyce Watkins, you are a part of the problem. Vicky Dillard, you are a part of the problem. Don't give me one video with uplifting black men or uplifting black women and saying talk black to me, and then turning around saying, oh, well, your message don't matter. Your message don't count. And I heard something that Michi X says in regards to people talking about financial wealth and all of that great stuff or whatever. If you don't have financial success, shut up. I'm not paying to come hear you talk to me and you live in the projects. Shut up. Shut up. Don't tell me how to invest because you didn't invest what you needed to invest to get you up out of there. Now, of course, it may be allegedly. Of course, that may be something between women. I don't want to get in that. I don't want to get into that. What I want to get into it is I don't want to see a man being condemned because y'all feel like y'all better because y'all got a PhD on y'all side. We ain't got a PhD. Cool. I don't got no goddamn PhD. Cool, but what we got is a whole lot of common sense. And we got people that is tired of people seeing people get drugged, seeing people get ridiculed. We are going to be there when they're working out in the gym to get their mental fitness right, to get their physical fitness right, to get their financial fitness right, to get their spiritual fitness. We gonna be there when they on the speed bag timing them. Oh, you looking good. Okay, I see you. Because you've been waiting for years to have a conversation with the people that wronged you. You've been waiting for years to tell people that, hey, listen, bro, hey, I know I let that shit go in the past, but this is a different story. You working with somebody that got a meal prep program. You working with somebody that's waking up at 5 a.m. and running. You working with somebody that's dieting. Somebody that's empowering themselves, you know what I'm saying, by reading, by talking and having healthy relationships. You dealing with a monster. And you done woke the monster up. I was hibernating. I was minding my business. I was chilling. I was Netflixing, chilling or whatever, but you was dragging and chilling. You was laughing. You thought it was a game. You thought it was a joke. You thought that I wasn't strong enough to have a conversation with somebody that wronged me. You thought I wasn't going to come back. Oh, you counted me out. Oh, okay, I get it now. You disrespectful, ungrateful. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something, man. Don't allow anyone to tell you that your story is not valid. Kwame, come here, Kwame. Come here, let me talk to you, bro. At some point in time, even though you have all of these people, you know what I'm saying, talking to you and talking about you, let me give you a direct message. Because talking to you is talking to a lot of people like you, okay? Don't give up on your message. If it's about building people, then build, all right? Keep that same energy. Find a way to stay positive. I'm going to say something that you might not like. Well, here's a Jimmy joke that you... Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. Sometimes you got to ask permission because, you know how people is sometimes. The more you talk, the more people are going to say. Hold on. The fact that people realize that you have a message, right? Regardless if you talk or not, the more they're going to have to say. Address the people that you deem worthy to be addressed. Don't spend your time trying to address every single body that got something to say, because that, my friend, is a distraction. It's a distraction. It's to throw you off your game. It's like me having this live right here and someone says something negative, or 2 or 3 people say something negative in the comments. And now my sole focus is the comments versus delivering my message. Kwame Brown, bruh, sprinkle your mama seasoning. You are your mama's son. And there's a lot of mama sons out there. Deliver your message. There's a lot of mama daughters out there. Deliver your message. There's a lot of people out there that have a message that bring people together. Don't be silent. Don't be afraid. Now's the time. Now, what they say, the year of the pig, the year of the goat, the year of the frog. It's the year of the underdog. It's the year of the sleeping giant. Huh? A lot of people value their message based on how many subscribers and supporters they have. But the people that are genuine know that regardless if it's 1 subscriber or 1 million subscribers, the message is still valid. When you realize that with common sense, Boyce Watkins, you will be successful in real life, mentally, and you won't have to condemn people. You won't have to find ways to throw shots at them. You won't have to say, well, your message okay, but you shouldn't say it like this or like that. Let that man talk how he's going to talk. Let him reach people how he's going to reach people. Obviously, he did it without a soundboard. He did it without a whole crew. He did it without an organization. He did it without the big hype and whatever the case may be. The man spoke his truth. People validated that truth. They resonated with that truth. They respected that truth. They felt like what he was saying was genuine. So who are you to correct the narrative now? You heard his story, but couldn't relate because you don't fight like that. Can you imagine a motherfucker sitting in the bleachers watching you fight lions, tigers, and bears? And they never stepped in. The man must be a goddamn gladiator. Can you imagine being a gladiator in the ring, blood, sweat, and tears and fighting, and a motherfucker sitting up in a goddamn coliseum eating popcorn? Goddamn, this shit. And then when the shit is all over with, come up to you and say, man, you shouldn't even fight like that. Bruh. Are you, man, if you don't get your goddamn ball flashlight head ass, get the hell up out of here with that shit. You can't tell me how to fight. You wasn't out there helping me. Boyce, you're a distraction, bro. You're a distraction. Vicky Dillard, you are a distraction. I challenge any one of you guys to an open live discussion about this Kwame Brown situation, and I will eat y'all ass up. Pause. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It is time to have conversations with people who feel like they can throw shots, they can ridicule, they can bring other people down, they can sneak this. It's time to expose the people that say they exposing other people. I'm just saying, Boyce Watkins, you ain't built like that. You ain't built like that. I sat down and I analyzed the tapes, bruh. I'm ready for game day. Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready for game day. And again, I don't believe that Kwame Brown needs us to speak for Kwame Brown. So I'm not trying to speak for Kwame Brown. I'm speaking as, I ain't even a bystander. I'm somebody in the fight. And it's a lot of y'all in the fight. A lot of y'all are in the fight. A lot of y'all have stories to tell, and you've been telling it for quite some time, or whatever case may be, and now things are coming into motion. Now things are coming into motion. And while you're doing this and you're fighting, right? Let's say you fighting straight up and you see somebody over there, hey, wait a minute, hey, y'all better shut up over there and listen to him. That's what's going on. We in the fight. Boyce Watkins, you ain't in the fight, bro. You ain't been in the fight for a long time. You ain't been in a fight for a long time. And I can tell. Your mannerisms, right? The energy that you put in. It's not about, you know what's so funny? It's like when people say, oh, well, if you have a lot of energy in your videos, you must be mad or angry. If you're driving and your video is on, you're not paying attention to the road. Even though it's hands-free, and as long as it takes you to check some mirrors, you can glance at a live video. People find ways to discredit your message. They find ways. Here's the thing: because someone discredits your message, don't mean that they validated what they tried to do. Don't mean that it's providing affirmation to what they're saying is credible. A lot of people get discouraged so easily. And I noticed that a lot of people get discouraged. Let's just say right now, let's just say this video is, of course, you know what I'm saying, in support of Kwame Brown. But again, it's about addressing a bigger narrative than Kwame Brown. It's about addressing people that watch you go through something, right? They watch you struggle through something. They watch you fight and prepare for this battle, this war. And then when they think that you're winning, what they do is they come out of nowhere, and now all of a sudden they cool with you. They're your friends, right? They knew that your lights was off last week. They was driving by the houses like, damn, it's dark as shit over there. But nobody stopped to say, hey, y'all good in there? Y'all straight? But the minute your lights got cut back on, now they pulling up. Hey, what's up, bruh? What's going on, bruh? That's Boyce Watkins. Boyce Watkins knew that this man was in a dark place, knew that this man was trying to recover, knew that this man was trying to, get over something or whatever case may be. And here's the thing, even if he didn't know the long 20-year history, he heard the man's video. He heard the man's story. That's why I said there's no common sense there. Institutional knowledge versus common sense. Now, we know that there's life experience and street smarts. I'm dealing with two right now, though. I'm dealing with just these two: institutional knowledge and common sense. Those that have common sense understand the man's message. They understand it. They appreciate it. They respect it. They say, I see myself in you. I know that story. I am a part of that story. I am he. I am she. They understand the narrative. So for a man to sit back and be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you talking like that? You're so aggressive. Why you have to use those curse words, Kwame? Come on, bruh. You don't get it because you've never had to fight that fight. You never had to talk that talk. You've never been against a system or an organization where the odds were stacked against you, and the odds have been in place for years. You do very well at hiding behind your camera and throwing stones. Very well at sneak dissing. Well, somebody send this to Vicky Dillard, send this to Boyce Watkins. Hell, make sure you tag Kwame Brown. Let him know, set it up. Let's have a live discussion about the Kwame Brown pandemic. Let's have a live discussion, and let me explain to you why Kwame Brown is important at a time like this, especially coming off the cuff of a pandemic. With everything that is going on in the black community, why he is important. If you don't understand that, let me break it down for you. I'm just an Army veteran, bro. You know what I'm saying? Master's degree. I don't have a PhD, but the fact of the matter is, let me break it down for you, since you don't understand Boyce Watkins. Why it's important to support someone with a message like that. Why it's important to support somebody with a message like this. And how you connect the messages to make this whole thing, and when I say whole thing, I mean the world, Craig. The world, Craig. How you make it run. There are a lot of people with a lot of great messages, and when you reach back and you say, hey, I know I'm building my platform, but come on over here and speak. Let's have a conversation. Not a debate, not a shouting match, not a disrespectful conversation. It's time to build with a purpose. Time to have the tough conversation. And again, the tough conversation is not about beating each other down. It's just tough to sit down and listen to somebody else's perspective. It's about being patient, Boyce Watkins. Having a sense of common sense, Vicky Dillard. Don't just ask me to talk black to you. Ask me to talk real to you. This is a real conversation for real people, not just the people in the front. Watch out. Watch out. For the people in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this is, you should know what this is. I am Mario J. This is Tough Love. Until next time, y'all are dot up. Oh, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. I really want to congratulate you, Kwame. I want to congratulate you because you are helping to expose people that are distractions. You are helping to push the ball forward in regards to saying that the underdog does not mean that you cannot win the game. That minding your business doesn't mean that you have to mind your business for a lifetime. That there is a time and a place to speak out. Shout out to you, bro. I'm Tough Love. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace. Well, some of y'all shit is salty. You didn't put too much salt on the situation. You didn't put sea salt, Epsom salt, Lowry salt. What other salt out there? Hawaiian salt. You didn't put all of this nasty salt on here, and you want us to swallow and taste the shit, Paul. You want us to taste the shit and act like it's good as fuck. We getting diabetes listening to your fuck shit. We dying listening to the yo fuck shit. Bro, they said haters is gonna hate. I believe that. I believe that. I believe haters don't hate, no doubt. I definitely believe that. But I also believe that, you know what I'm saying, real is going to rise. If you're real, you're going to rise. You're going to overcome whatever situations out there, and you're going to be prosperous. So this message goes out to all the supporters of Kwame Brown. This goes to all the people that feel like they're underdogs. This goes to all the people that says I was a sleeping giant, but they woke me up. They kept messing with me. They kept poking the bear, and I woke up. This message goes to all of you guys. Don't give up the fight. Don't give up the fight. Stay positive. Stay moving forward. People gonna hate. They gonna talk. They gonna say whatever they gonna say, but don't lose your focus. Keep your stride. Keep your stride. If you gotta stop for a little while, catch your breath, cool. But don't give up. There's gonna be some days you like, man, why am I even doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel like I'm getting the love. I'm getting the support. You know, people act like, you know, I don't know if they feeling my message. I don't know if they understand where I'm coming from, but I'm telling you right now, if you are genuine with what you're saying, if you are real with what you're saying, people will support you. They will share your videos. They will like your content. They will leave positive message. They will push the narrative for you. And right now, Tough Love's message is don't give up. I don't care who don't rock with you. I don't care who don't like you. Don't give up, because there is something genuine about a solid message. There's something genuine about a positive message. And that can go anywhere. Not just small parts of YouTube, but mainstream. And when I say mainstream, I'm saying mainstream to somebody that needs to hear your message. So for the people that want to cancel Kwame Brown, me, I don't know why. You know, I think that if you have a level of realism about you, if you about your business and you hold down what it is that you do, you are a responsible adult, you're a responsible citizen, you're a responsible parent, you're a responsible man, you're a responsible woman, you're a responsible person, then you're going to relate to that message. But if you got some fuckery and foolery about you, if you full of nonsense and drama, yeah, you ain't gonna like that type of message. That ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? You mixing dark liquor and white liquor, and no wonder that shit is sick to you. Cause something wrong with you. Your taste buds a little off. You putting too much seasoning on that food. You probably need to diet. You need some vegetables. No, just plain vegetables. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this is, I am Mr. Tough Love, Mario J. Until next time, y'all adult up. Stay blessed. All right? And adult up, man. Till next time. Peace. Let me go get my baby talking to y'all all late and stuff. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Deuces. I don't want to see that Polaroid hat no more. Go to Walmart, go to Target, get a new hat.
The question is, I'm going to give you the floor, Tanya. The question is, if you already knew the Breakfast Club and all these other mainstream media outlets were compromised, why do you need the validation of a retired basketball player? And also, what solution has he offered you in this last week, personally?
You're asking a question. Okay, I called in to give you my take. I heard you ranting. You're one of the people that exposed me to Kwame Brown. I had never heard of Kwame Brown before, being honest. I'm not a sports person, anything like that. You exposed it, and then you wanted credit because this man didn't shout you out. And you've been hating ever since. Like, what kind of black man are you? You've been trying to tear this man down ever since. He didn't shout you out. You're a bum. You, low-key. And you know what? I'm going to let Tough Love at Mario J have at your ass, because I think
Say right there. Don't run. You have the floor. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not here to argue. You have the floor.
Did you get fired yesterday because you kept saying that you had to go to work, but you stayed on the live and you were just ranting? You're mad because you didn't get your credit. You didn't get your credit. So now you got a smear campaign on another black brother because he didn't give you your credit.
Let's be objective. Let's be objective, Tanya.
You know what?
Now, let me ask you this question. What solutions have Kwame Brown offered you? That's all I want to know. Can you please?
I don't even know. I don't even know Kwame Brown. But you know what? I stand with him. I don't stand with you. You're a bum.
But you stand with someone that's offering you zero solutions?
You know what? I stand with Kwame Brown because, you know, he is standing up, at least. You know what? Let's go to black, or let's go to just masculinity. No. Oh, did you cut me off?
No, you have the floor.
Oh, okay. I saw, you know, you kind of like disappeared. You know, let's talk about the masculinity thing. A lot of black men are effeminate this day and age. You know, just because you didn't get your credit, you acting like you ain't got no masculinity in you. You acting like a little bitch. So what's the deal? Low key, down low. What's up with you? Did you get fired yesterday? Did you get fired? Remember you kept saying you had to go to work?
I'm not here to have personal attacks. I'm here to ask the simple question: what solutions?
You're not gonna ask me. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you go.
Well, that seems like a very emotional response, and it seems like you're the type of person.
I am a woman.
You're the reason why Kwame Brown is trending. Because people want to bitch and complain, and you don't want a solution.
You're so funny. You're one of the reasons why he's trending.
Fred Hampton. No, I am one of the reasons. You're absolutely right. So by you just admitting that, I'm one of the reasons. By me being,
because he didn't give you credit.
By me being, let me get a word in. Let me get a word in, please. As a man, it's about respect. If I share this man's videos on my platform, and my numbers get 1 million plus. If I do 4 million views in 4 days, and then he goes on YouTube and he knows people that know him have sent him my videos. So if he knows about me, and then he goes on I want to shout out these content creators. You're telling me I'm wrong for saying, well, hey, where's my credit? I got more views than you. I'm wrong for asking for credit? I'm going to open, hold on. I'm
in his ass
start over.
20 years. You're a bum. And because he didn't shout your bitch ass out, you want to cry about it? Go somewhere. You a bum. You a bum. And then you want to get down on somebody about their political views and Tommy Sotomayor and all that. You're a bum. You're a bum.
Last question, Tony. How do you see?
There's no question. You can't ask me.
How do you see the Kwame? How do you see the Kwame Brown story? And are they going to be? Is anything going to change? Are you confident?
Because we're going to cancel low key for life.
Why is it about me? I'm talking about the man you idolize.
You mad because we don't idolize your punk ass?
I'm not. Listen, what did I said? Listen.
You know
what did I say earlier? I said I'm not here to wake you up. I want you to stay asleep, Queen.
Shut your ass up. You so dumb. You dumb.
Thank you, Tanya, for calling in.
Did you get fired? Did you get fired yesterday? Because you sure didn't go to work.
I'm a boss, baby. I'm a boss, baby. I fire myself every day.
Oh, pitiful rant. You weak.
I appreciate you for calling in.
Bye. Okay, let me hear what Tough Love got to say to your punk ass. Bye, bitch. Bye.
So emotional, I can't let go. Come on, man. Got niggas on the internet making videos about low-key T. Wipe that smile off your face, Tough Love. You know.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You gotta unmute your mic, brother.
Yeah, my bad. I said she just was serving you. Don't bring that heat to me, bro. I'm trying to be respectful.
Okay, your beard, it went through the same process Charlamagne the God did. Let's speak about it before we go any deeper.
Oh, are we throwing jokes because you had that Polaroid hat on for like 15 videos? What
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
are we doing? Are we clowning? Are we having a conversation like men?
I want to give the floor to Mr. Tough Love. No, I am a hater. I saw it. You put time and energy. I'm going to go check out your video because you put time and energy.
You should. Nothing hating about me, bro. Everything you talking about in reference to doing for my people, I'm doing. Everything you talking about in reference to a solution, I listened to you respectfully for an hour and I didn't hear anything about a real solution. You played Dr. Claude and said, oh, this is my solution. That's not your solution. When a man can't articulate for himself, that's the issue. When I have to play Martin Luther King and I have to play Dr. Malcolm X, if I have to play somebody else's shit to say that's my solution, no, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, everything the young lady said prior to me is entirely correct. If you're mad because another man didn't shout you out, my thing about it is, why does it matter? If you're saying no one should be following celebrities, no one should give a damn about what they thinking, then it only should matter what you're doing. If you're doing something for the black community, you should be able to make all types of videos talking about the black community. Because he didn't give you a shout out, maybe he just didn't get around to it. But for you to turn around and go through all his videos and make a video of him being gay, bro, that's weak. That's not what men do. But come on back up in here and let's have this conversation because you wanted this smoke. So come and get it. Let's go. Let's go.
I just want to let you know, Mr. Tough Love, that blonde ass beard, only half of your beard is getting reparations, nigga. You know that, right? Half your beard is Caucasian.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I want y'all to see something. He got jokes, but he ain't answering no questions. I want y'all to check his last 3 or 4 videos and check that same Polaroid hat, that dirty hat he wearing, with that old dingy background he got on. Bro, you don't want to go there with me. You don't want to talk about cars. Don't talk about investments. Don't talk about money with me. Let's go.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Let's talk about this topic.
Tough Love, I'm going to give you the floor. Mr. Tough Love, I'm going to give you the floor.
You giving me the floor, bro. You was asking everybody all them questions. Let's go. You want to have a conversation. So how come you can have all the smoke for the woman, but when the man get up here, you got jokes?
I'm waiting for your, for your blood pressure.
Okay, I tell you
simmer
what.
down.
You want me? Oh, no. Let him
I have a specific question for.
Why you hating on Kwame Brown so hard? Why you hating on Kwame Brown so hard? Let's talk about it.
The show is not about me. Let me pose the question. I'm just going to put you on mute for a second. The question that I want to ask you is, Mr. Tough Love, if you already were aware of the tactics when it comes to the war on just, the narrative with black people in the mainstream media, why are you caping so hard for a retired basketball player when you already knew what the jig was? And the second question that I have to ask is, what solutions have Kwame Brown put on the table this last week? Because all I'm hearing is a grown man mumbling. Mr. Tough Love, you have the floor.
Okay, so first of all, I don't know. You say you interview people a lot. I don't know why you would ask somebody 2 questions. Allow them to answer the first question first. So let's back up real quick. First of all, I'm not an advocate follower of Kwame Brown. I actually just discovered him. But I'm going to tell you it's 2 reasons why people understand and they feel what he's saying. First of all, he comes across as an underdog. Anybody that's been kind of dormant, living their best life, just, hey, I'm riding around on a tractor, just eating my mama's food. I'm my mama's son. That's a genuine statement. People can understand when men talk. They can understand that, listen, you done awoke a sleeping beast. Because a lot of us ain't always used to be cool, calm, and collective. Some of us really from the street. Some of us really used to get it in like that. So when you keep on picking and poking, like I came up on here, and the first thing you wanted to do was crack jokes instead of having a man-to-man conversation. You don't know what you're about to awaken. So I can snap just like the rest of them. But that was the first answer. I believe people believe that he was an underdog, and now he's standing up. He's championing the people. He's become the man of the hour. That's the first question. The second one was what?
That bleached and fucked up your memory, respectfully. The second question was, what solution has Kwame Brown put on the table that you personally feel would make a change. Has he even put a solution on the table?
He is the solution. The solution is speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself. There's a lot of people out there that don't feel like they can articulate well enough. There's a lot of people out there that's been quiet. So him speaking up showcases a lot of people, give a lot of people a beacon of hope. See, I think you're saying, why doesn't he give people the black solution? Why isn't he talking about racism? Why isn't he talking about police brutality? But the fact of the matter is, why is he, hold on, wait, because you told me to speak. Why is he required to? Why is he required to? The only
because
thing
he evolved the conversation from defending himself as a bust to now he's saying LeBron James is in the boys' club. So
Okay.
are we gonna? So the conversation has evolved, Mr. Tough Love. Evolve with the conversation. When the conversation evolves, the solutions also must evolve. Correct
Here's the thing.
or incorrect?
Wait. First of all, you or I never played in the NBA. If he's talking about LeBron James, guess what he's talking about? His peer. He's talking about a colleague. He's talking about an organization that he belonged to. That ain't for you to say, oh, stop talking about the organization you belong to and start talking about what I want you to talk about. That's unfair and that's inconsiderate and unrealistic. So take that tight ass Polaroid hat off and let your head breathe and think about what you're saying, bro, because it ain't realistic. Next question.
So you're saying that this man gets a pass for evolving the conversation into talking about these groups, and you don't see anything wrong with him not pinpointing these specific groups that he's talking about and exposing them. You're saying
Ladies and gentlemen,
he just get a pass for that?
finish your statement. I'm going to let you finish your statement.
He just gets the question is he gets a pass for that, for not exposing the group that he brought up.
You here's the thing. Sometimes when you talk, people need to listen to what they say. You said that he just went viral this in the last week. Why is it that he has a certain time frame to talk about the shit you want him to talk about? And if he don't, you now trying to expose him. Why don't you talk about him? Why voice big enough? Why can't you articulate what you want the solutions to be? That's my issue. Won't you do the video that you want him to do and then tag him in it and say, this is what you should be talking about? But what you want to do is put his face on some gay dude and think that you're credible. Bro, you lose credibility like that. I'm going to be honest with you. In real talk, if the man pulled up in front of you and he smacked the shit out of you, everybody would be cheering and understand. Because you obviously think that shit is cool and funny, bro, with a Polaroid hat. That is not styling. And to all the people that you talked about in the South that can't dress, I ain't from the South, but if I was from the South, I'll be dogging you out right now with that tight-ass Polaroid hat on. Let's go,
So
bro. Let's go in here for the smoke. You said you wanted it. Let's go.
So I'm going to ask you one more question, because we got a couple more people up in here. And I appreciate you calling in Mr. Tough Love. Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Tupac, Colin Kaepernick. You know, I really want to compare Colin Kaepernick to a Kwame Brown. They're speaking up about the injustice when it comes to the black community. Now, Colin Kaepernick, it's been how many years? Colin Kaepernick still hasn't put a solution on the table for police brutality. I'll tell you the solution right now. Stop paying taxes. Stop paying taxes. Stop funding the motherfuckers that's murdering you. Or let me finish. Here's another one. That's one. Here's another one. Stop calling the fucking police. Stop calling the people that's coming to potentially murder you. Or here's number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or Kwame Brown can help us use that $8 million to buy our own land. And on that land, we can build our own black police department, law enforcement. So that when black police officers start killing black babies, at least the mainstream media can't run with that. They can't gaslight us. So there's 3 solutions right there. And Nike didn't give me a dime. So the question I want to ask you is, what is the difference between a Colin Kaepernick, and a Kwame Brown? It seems like it's just a rinse, wash, and repeat cycle. And I just want more for that for people that look like us. Mr. Tough Love, you got the floor.
Okay, first of all, the difference between the two men is how they were raised. Colin Kaepernick came into the league with money. His parents, one of them happens to be white. So the fact of the matter is, you got to look at somebody's history to understand their morals and their standards and their principles and all that good stuff. I don't believe that Kwame Brown, when he speaks, I don't think it's all about, you know what I'm saying, let's talk about racial equality or whatever. I think it's about, listen, if you have something to say it. Don't just be quiet. And then when you speak with authority as a man or a woman, the issue is that you have grown men that would rather crack jokes, grown men that would rather talk about basketball and being the number one pick, and you didn't do all that shit. See, when people can't hold a conversation, they got to joke the conversation through. So when you talk about the difference is, okay, one guy decided to take a knee. Great, good for him. He didn't push the ball forward. It was a lot of black people who didn't even support Kaepernick. A lot of black people that didn't even protest or boycott the NFL. So when we start talking about going after people, there's a lot of people out there with money. I want before you cut me off, there's a lot of black celebrities out there with money that blow money like a motherfucker. I would respect you more. And take this into consideration when you start talking about all the fucking celebrities blowing money, not just one that just happened to pop up that go viral, but all of the celebrities that's out there blowing money. When you do that, I think you're going to win a bigger audience versus doing what you're doing right now, bro. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you letting me on. That's big of you. Anytime you see me over there on Tough Love, pull up. And I ain't going to keep you backstage. I'm going to bring you right on, bro.
Hey, man, shout out Mr. Tough Love for pulling up, man.
No doubt, man.
With that biracial beard family, salute.
All right, Puerto Rican King.
This man pulled up, man. He had Colin Kaepernick hiding his beard and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he played in the NBA. You know, I can't dunk, but I can finger roll. I can smack the backboard. I'm just telling you what I can do. Okay, don't victimize me. Okay, I'm just telling you what I can do for me. When I see people that need assistance, I try to assist. And I believe that these type of videos, they kind of help people better understand what people are really doing. You know what I'm saying? There is a such thing as trolling. There is a such thing as clout chasing. There is a such thing as a lot of things or whatever. But when we see people being victim shamed, when we see people on a narrative of, you know, they need help or they need assistance or they just need somebody to listen. And I truly believe that, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. And I know, hey, this video may get to Kwame, it may not, right? But check this out. Can you imagine having a pain for 20 years? Y'all don't hear me. Come on. Can you imagine having something that bothers you for 20 years and reminded about it every day? The NBA ain't going nowhere. I want y'all to think about this. Do me a favor, hit the like button, because I'm trying to connect with you guys right now. Can you imagine, as a grown person, having something that bothers you for 20 years? Right? Can you imagine trying to talk about it, but not really being acknowledged for it? So when you get an opportunity to express concerns that you've been holding on to for 20 years and say, you know what, you guys are talking about it and making fun of a situation that I had to live through, that I've been living with, and I've been dealing with it. It's not funny. And I've slowly tried to put this thing behind me. But every time I hear something about, you got to think about it, the NBA I'm reminded of it. I'm reminded of people saying that Michael Jordan is the greatest player and blah, 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 blah. But I just got this bad notation every time I hear. It's just this ringing in my ear that just makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up when I hear the name Michael Jordan. Can you imagine having an issue for 20 years? Because see, people, sometimes when people are ignorant enough to say certain things, they don't know that they're giving the answers to the test. He need to get over it. It was 20 years ago. So he's been living with the situation for 20 years. That's what you're telling me. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I got a couple degrees, but I'm just saying he's been living with this situation for 20 years. To them, it's entertainment. They don't see the public figures as humans who go through things. You're exactly right. Some people live vicariously through celebrities anyway. You know, keeping up with the Kardashians and, you know, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? They live through those celebrities. So Beyonce mad, we mad, right? Jay-Z pissed off, we pissed off. So with that being said, I say this. It is so interesting that when you have someone that says, you know what, you know, maybe he says, I'm not a victim. Maybe I'm not a victim. Maybe I'm just a man that has a gripe, a concern, a complaint. Maybe I'm just emotionally drained when it comes to this situation. Should we listen? Or do we only care if he can dribble a basketball? Hey, once you left the NBA, bro, we ain't care nothing about you no more. We don't care. I need you guys to share this message. There's somebody out there that is going through something that needs to hear it is okay for them to tell their story. And when they start telling their story, encourage them to continue to tell their story until they get the solution that they want. And make sure that when they watch this video, they understand, watch the full video, because when you start telling your story, there are going to be naysayers that say what you say is not relevant. Why did you wait so long? There's no way in the world that happened. Who are you to tell us your story? You out your mother. So you got to make sure that when you share this message, make sure you put that disclaimer in there. Okay? Be ready. Be ready. Because somebody's going to try you. Somebody's going to try to discredit you. Somebody's going to try to talk about you. Somebody's going to try to bring you down. But be ready with motivation. Be ready by knowing your worth. Be ready by saying, you know what? I know people in real life that support me. You see what I'm saying? And I'm only sharing my story with you guys is because I know that there's someone out there that's like me or way worse than me. But it's something I'm going to say that may resonate so that way they don't do anything crazy. A lot of people think that when people go through stuff, it's all about suicide. Ladies and gentlemen, what about homicide? I'm pissed off. You know, hey, I'm pissed off about what happened 20 years ago. So instead of just killing me, I'm about to go drive through the whole Coliseum of the NBA. Straight through there while they playing. Sometimes you might want to listen to people. Sometimes there's some things that's going on, and you might want to say, whoa. Hey, let's sit down and talk. No, we don't need to be drinking. Hey, let's just sit down and talk. We can cry it out. Let's look at the stars. Let's look at the ocean. Let's look at the park. Hey, let's watch Baby Joy. Man, my daughter's behind me watching Baby Joy. Coco Melon. Jesus Christ. Peppa Pig. Be having nightmares about Peppa Pig, y'all. Swear to God. Like, oh, no, I don't want to. Don't touch me. I'm a victim. Don't. But hey, listen, I don't want to keep y'all much longer, man. You know what I'm saying? We coming. I got about 3 minutes left. I want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys rocking with me. I appreciate taking time out your busy day to listen to what I got to say. Hopefully, I say something that means something, that resonates to you, that you feel that you can take from it, and that you feel the need to say, let me get somebody in here. Somebody needs to hear this message or whatever the case may be. Not a big, gigantic YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? My channel is growing slowly. There's a lot of people reaching out to me that want to do kind of like a one-on-one conversation, a live conversation. I think that's going to be dope. I think that's going to be dope. I always, when I see people that have opposing perspectives or the same perspective, I tend to try to leave a comment and say, hey, would love to do a live conversation. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. People are scared of me. They are scared. If it's an opposing conversation, they are scared, because it's one thing to get on line and give a perspective, like saying Mr. Brown, like Mama Season and all that good stuff, right? And it's one thing to hate on them. But this is what happens when I get into your comments. Like, I've listened to you rant for like 5-10 minutes. I can only take about 5-10 minutes of nonsense. So I listened to you about 5-10 minutes. I got your perspective. Okay, cool. Let's do a live conversation. Let you know who I am. Hey, I'm Tough Love. Mario J. Feel free to come check out my channel, and we can do a live conversation. Check this out. They never holler back, but they end up going and doing another video stating that, oh yeah, people want to have live conversations, think they can out debate me and da. Sometimes it's not about the debate, it's about conversation. But I noticed that some people, when they have their perspective versus other people's perspective in a live conversation and other people can hear it, their conversation, their perspective don't hold up. Especially if I think that my perspective is always common sense based, like right down the middle. Like, I'm not pro men, I'm not pro women, I'm not pro black, I'm pro people. I'm about being around good people. But you got to understand my background. My immediate background is 20 years military. Can you imagine if I only went in there and was like, yeah, I'm just here for the black officers. I'm just here for the black soldiers. Like, that's not flying. Now, I'm not saying that there's no racism in the military, because in every organization there are bad apples. However, okay, there are great, magnificent people in the military and outside the military. But my perspective is I would love to do those open live discussions so people can see the different perspective. Because it is one YouTuber that and I think I mentioned him yesterday. I did. That has a perspective that, Mr. Brown supposed to be providing. He only provides surface level conversation. He never provides major solutions. And my thought process is, why are we waiting for him to provide solutions that we all need to be working on? We all need to be working on. If I feel a conversation needs to be started, then I'm gonna start the conversation. I'm not going to make a video and ask why you not starting the conversation. I'm gonna start the conversation. I'm man enough to do that. I don't have to scream I'm an alpha male. I don't have to scream that, I'm this. Actions speak louder than words. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mario J. This is Tough Love. I'm about to go get out here and go do something, man. Listen, I really appreciate you guys. I'm hoping that you stay blessed and you stay positive. Please, if you do not know, okay, you do not know who I am, this is about empowerment. This is about tough love. Remember, the only thing tough about this is the fact that it is just hard for us to sit down and agree to disagree. And it don't always have to be a disagreement. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mario J. This is Tough Love. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, y'all are dot up. Peace. I'm out of here. Shit. You expect people because they feel like, well, you're the NBA star. You're the celebrity. You're the guy with the 20K viewers and all this other stuff. They want you to fix these problems that's out here in the world that happened, before they became stars. I don't expect to hear anything dynamic in regards to fixing the black community from rappers. I don't expect it. I don't require it. It is great if they sit back and they join the force, but you got to think about it. Let's use this case in point, y'all. Let's use this case in point. Somebody said something about leftovers. Hey, look, I was just giving y'all a scenario. But obviously y'all understand what I'm saying. Hey, listen, I don't care if you made a Hot Pocket. Do something. It's nothing to order a pizza. Meal prep is definitely, I'm all about meal prep, eating healthy or whatever case may be. But I'm just saying, your relationship should be a partnership. It should be a team. And if you know somebody out there getting the bag, you know what I'm saying, handling outside, then somebody needs to handle the home, or vice versa. You know, vice versa. Both of y'all might have a job. So when you get home, everybody needs to do their part, and that's what it needs. You know what I'm saying? That's what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? So and the same thing for the fellas. If you're home all day and your girl out there working all day, you need to get your ass up, clean the house up. You know what I'm saying? Handle the yard. Do what you need to do. I don't really believe the roles have changed, y'all. You know, it's not a lot of people saying as women they just gonna stay at home. It's not a lot of women do, or they have the baby, you know what I'm saying, and then as soon as they can, they right back out, you know, out getting their money, you know what I'm saying? So I think that we need to be mindful of putting all the responsibility on one person. You know what I'm saying? I do. I think that we need to be mindful of saying that men should handle all of this. You know what I'm saying? And then you have women out there to say, okay, well, you handle all of that. And the next question is, well, what do you handle? What do you handle as a woman? You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand that. I'm going to say this shit and I hope I hurt some feelings. I want to hurt some feelings. A lot of people had ain't shit moms and ain't shit dads. Better yet, ain't shit examples. And those ain't shit people, those children, right, of those ain't shit people grew up. And that's a part of the dating pool. These are the people that you're meeting right now. So when you say, hey, I'm going to go to work, right, do my 9 to 5 and come home, you thinking, right, because you have morals and standards and values, right? You home, sit, red motherfucking, I'm about to eat, goddamn it, take a shower, and I'm about to wear her ass. Where the fuck is the food? Oh, well, hold on. Before I jump to conclusion, babe, did you order something? Oh, you didn't order nothing. Okay, all right. So you got 2 bottles of wine out though. It's for us? Oh no, babe, they empty. Fuck. I'm flabbergasted. What did you just say? Did you just say the bottles of wine are empty? Okay, so 2 bottles of wine and a big ass bowl of popcorn. You know that was the last goddamn bag of motherfucking popcorn. So you sat here and ate a big ass bowl of popcorn, and you know that's my fucking favorite type of popcorn. You ain't saved me not one kernel in this motherfucker. And you drunk wine and watched fucking a whole goddamn season of fucking Atlanta Housewives. The issue is that you get with people who don't understand expectations. Because they never been in a situation where they had to perform. You see what I'm saying? They had to provide. They had to do. They was expected to uphold a certain standard or handle their business. Man, this shit is deep, bro. I'm telling you, it's deep, man. It's deep. It's deep. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, if anything, man, if y'all don't take anything out of this, man, you know, I feel like when you see good people and they're doing the right thing, support them. Support them. It's just that simple. And I feel until Kwame Brown shows me something directly, I'm supporting them. Hey, bro, I'm going to hit like on your thing. If it's a message I think that's going to resonate with people that listen to me, I'll share it. I'll support it. You know, and I'm like that with a whole lot of other content creators. But the fact of the matter is, if you're promoting hatred, you're promoting division, you're promoting negativity, you're promoting gossip and drama, and everything that you say, it's about bringing people down, sucking their energy dry, embarrassing them, disrespecting them, degrading them. I'm not going to help you do shit. I'm not going to help you do shit, and I'm going to address it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why the fuck I'm talking right now. We don't do good at addressing problems. We watch people go through shit, but we don't give them the support to get through the shit. I'm gonna watch all these people team up on you, but I'm not gonna say, hey, bro, fuck that shit. You fight this way, I'm gonna fight this way. You handle this, I'm gonna handle this. You ain't gotta handle it all by yourself. You ain't gotta do it by yourself, especially if you're fighting for something worthwhile. You ain't got to do it by yourself. And I think that's what life should be about. That's what realistic friendships should be about. You don't have to do it by yourself. If you doing something right, I'm my brother's keeper. You goddamn right. It's a lot of selfish people out here that believe, yeah, I'm going for self, I'm doing me, and yada, yada, yada. And the minute something happens, you need somebody, and ain't nobody there because you've been promoting that selfish ass routine, that selfish ass character all your life. I'm chasing my bag, F everybody. Now you sick in the hospital, and ain't nobody want to come see you. Now because you was driving a Bentley, all these females in the Honda that could have been a good wife, could have been a good confidant, could have been a good team player. Now they didn't. Now you ain't got nobody, because you was too good to even have a conversation. Because you was listening to somebody on social media and say, well, everybody, all black men are dusties. All black men don't love their children. All black women are loud and disrespectful. You was listening to somebody else tell you how to live your life, living your best life under the worst conditions. Live your life for you, but live it truthfully, live it honestly. Protect your peace, protect your energy, love yourself. It's a different type of swag when you see somebody that has a love for life. You can't, God damn it, let me get some of that shit. Let me spread. Hold on, goddamn it. Shit. You see somebody with energy, you like this. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all some goddamn shit. Y'all messing with me today. When you see somebody with it like energy, tell me you don't be like this. Man, let me get some of that shit, bro. Let me get some. Hold on. Let me get some. Let me get my elbows, bro. Come on. I think I didn't squeeze too much. So pardon me as I rub this shit in. But when you see somebody with good energy, it's infectious. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody said boss up. Hey, you know what? I love hearing catchphrases. You know, catchphrases is cool, right? But make sure that there's action with those catchphrases. Huh? Oh, I'm good now. I'm in the game. I'm in the game. But make sure that you just don't use catchphrases that are catchy, that sound good with no action. Bossing up, you ain't got no job, you ain't trying to get no job. Leveling up, your credit is 435, you ain't done the first thing to try to fix your credit, right? You know what I'm saying? It's all about me. It's all about, you know, you're so unaware of how life actually works, how being a team player or having a support system really works. A lot of people are users, though. There's a lot of people that love to take, like, they love to use people with good hearts. Like, I noticed that this is what I used to do, y'all. And y'all let me know, hit that like button for me. Stop playing. Y'all using me right now. God damn it. You use me. But I used to be guilty of being a person that was an overgiver. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You need something? Like, okay, cool. Hey, you say, hey, Mario, you know, I need $100 because my rent backed up or whatever. I'll be like, yo, bro, hey, look, here's $200. Do what you got to do. You know, pay me back when you can. You feel me? You know, somebody say, hey, look, you know, my son or my daughter don't have school clothes for the, you know what I'm saying, and it's time to go back to school. Like, cool, hey, I tell you what, I'll swing over there, you know what I'm saying, pick up such and such, and we'll go, you know, shopping or whatever. And it's not always about monetary value. I'm just saying there's a lot of people with good hearts that's been getting used and abused. So I would caution you guys on how much you give. You see what I'm saying? I would rather, now I'm in the mind state of, instead of giving it to you, I'd rather teach you how to get it for yourself. And oh, I'm hungry. I can keep on giving you fish, but I can also teach you know what, shit, you don't even, no. See that stick? See that line? Right? Hold on. You see that hook? Okay, cool. You ain't got money for bait. No. We're going to dig up some worms. Come on, let's go. I want to teach you. That's empowerment. Somebody always handing you shit, and that's how I feel like that YouTube shit be. Like, somebody is like, okay, well, this is what high value is. Bro, let me be real with y'all. And this ain't no knock towards nobody. I'm just saying, listen, case in point, I was working with, for those that know ranks in the military or whatever case to be, I was a CW2, and then I had a master sergeant that worked alongside me. And my master sergeant, like we were talking about our retirement strategies, what we was going to do. And his retirement goal, ladies and gentlemen, was to get a cabin in the woods, fish and drink beer every day. I'm gonna let it breathe. Let it breathe. I can almost guarantee you, right, that my master sergeant, when it comes to investing, when it comes to money in the bank, when it comes to a successful relationship, all his kids in college, I'm saying that because when you listen to someone tell you about high value, he monetarily, he fits the narrative, but socially he don't. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't dress the part. He doesn't showcase his money. He doesn't show everybody, hey, look what I got, what I done drove, and like it's different. So my thought process to you guys is, I appreciate the likes, thank you. My thought process that when you listen to someone break down the narrative of what high value is, well, make sure that you also think about the location of where this person is talking about high value. Because everyone doesn't prescribe to that narrative. You understand what I'm saying? High value in New York is not the same as high value in Utah. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. I'm just saying, depending on where you are, where your location is, there are certain things that rank higher than others. Hey, somebody could say I own a lot of land. Okay? I owned a lot of land. Right? And somebody else could say I'm a day trader. Which one is more high value? Which one is more successful? Depending on where you are, depending on what you're into, what you value. Everybody's standards and morals are different. So when you listen to someone says high value, hey, I appreciate your perspective. Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate it. But in real life, you know what I'm saying? In real life, in my life, and that's what's important. You got to understand what applies to your life. So ladies, when you hear men that say, hey, I don't like makeup and I don't like weave and I don't like this and that, cool. You know, that's your standard for the woman that you want. That has nothing to do with my life. And that's what I want people to understand. How does the information apply to your life? Some of it don't. People make it apply to their lives. They tune in for it. They drive to the narrative. I'm just saying, if I'm in my truck and you get on here and say, anybody that drives a truck got a small penis. Okay, well, my thought process is whoever I'm dating know I ain't got no small penis. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't feel the need to have to protest. How dare you say that? Like, I don't care. I'm not invested. It's a lot of people invested in trying to prove somebody else's perspective wrong. I'm going to prove to you why high value, why what you say high value is not. Well, to him it is. To her it is. Hell, to a lot of people they may think that that's high value, but it's some people out there that's living in a modern log cabin out there, that's fishing, that's hiking every day, that's with his wife and living his best life. But you may not like the woods, you may not like the fish, you may not like the hike, you may not like the camp. So why would I tell you, oh well, that's not a good life? You see what I'm saying? Live your life, people. Live your life. Somebody describing to you, telling you how to live your best life, but they don't value what you value. They don't respect the things that they ain't been through what you've been through. You're right. Some people value more things than others. Some people value rolling in an expensive car. Some people don't. Hey, some people say, you know what, man, I'm not paying no damn 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 a month for no car. I could be investing that money. And then some people like, bruh, I said, bruh, I said the Range Rover. Give me the Range Rover. We all different. But check this out, man. I'm coming up on an hour. Again, let's stop promoting the hate. Let's support the people that promote the positive message. Let's support people, you know what I'm saying, and learn how to grow together, whatever case to be. If it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I mean? Let it fly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let it fly, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. For those people that's not familiar with who I am Mario J, aka Mr. Tough Love. This channel is about empowerment. I encourage you guys to go check out some of my other videos. I encourage you guys to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and just rock out with me, man. You know what I'm saying? We love to have the tough conversation, and it's not because we want to beat you up. It's because the only thing tough about the conversation, honestly, is us sitting down and learning how to agree to disagree. If it comes to that, hey, we may have more things in common than you know than meets the eye. Hey, until next time, man, y'all adult up. Peace.